Before we start talking about programming, let's try some. You're looking at a PHP program called lunchmenu.php. Go ahead and run it right now, just like I'm doing on screen. All it does is tell the date and what's for lunch. Pretty simple. Now go back and look at the code. At first glance, it's just a bunch of confusing symbols, numbers, and letters. But if you look harder, you'll see there are two parts. Line 1 is an arrow pointing left, also called less than, followed by a question mark, followed by the letters PHP. This means that everything that follows is programming code, written in a language called PHP. What PHP means really isn't important. It's just the name of a programming language. Lines 2 through 16 are PHP code. Then, line 17 has another question mark and an arrow pointing to the right, also called greater than. This means the programming code is finished. Think of this as the first part of the page. Line 19 starts the second part of the page. It's called HTML. It describes how the page should look. You can ignore the parts you don't understand, things like doc type on line 19 and head on line 21. What you'll find interesting is line 25. It starts with less than P greater than and has a bunch of words. Line 25 starts with today is, and it all kind of makes sense until you see another less than question mark PHP. Surprise, there's more PHP code in this part of the page as well. Now that you know what the parts are for, it's time to mess them up.